All right. We are... Oh, where were we? Oh, right. We've got Big Rhino Dude. Okay, so this is the more tank-y character. He is... Well, I actually have never played him before, so I have no idea how this is going to go. I think I might actually play an easier difficulty Meat Factory on Scout. We're just gonna play it easy. We're gonna try and beat it. Get a boss and get some other things. Oh good. We actually have a chest. Okay, so his base damage is pretty good. But then again, some of that might be gear. Let's do Whirlwind. I wonder you mentioned multiplayer. How many people can play this? I believe it's 4. I think it's just a group of 4 players at once. Wow, that's convenient. We got a key. What are we getting? I tried Warlock. It was fine. I think let's go Priest dash spawns a healing orb. Let's go for dash spawns a healing orb. That's nice and reliable. And let's go for Glimmer. So we're not going to be getting a whole lot of good loot on this one. It's also going to be very easy in comparison. But if we're lucky, we can see what the final boss of the dungeon looks like and see if he drops anything cool. Namely, we need that blood that he drops. And if we get lucky, we'll get like a good thing. Rocket Stampede or a shield block? And let's do Rocket Stampede. Go from here. I should mention that the servers right now are taking a bit of a beating. This is honestly what should be expected anytime there is a game with a heavy online component that launches on Steam. I'm surprised. I think solo mode's supposed to connect you to the servers, but I'm having no stability problems there. So either that's pure dumb luck, or it's one of those where, ooh, special blesses you. Boost damage. Actually slightly tempting. Yeah, let's grab that. Pop this open. So what have I been getting? Some amount. I don't know if the lock chests are amazing, but still. Let's keep going for more glitter. Love this game. Love this kind of art style, too. Reminds me a bit of Armello. I'm not big... Okay, so... I'm not a furry. I don't have an anthropomorphic avatar or anything like that. I actually really love, like, dark fantasy anthro characters as, like, a... fantasy element. Humans are extremely boring. And so, when I saw this game, I got kind of excited because it was like that really nice mix of like fantasy and anthro character models, character designs that gave it kind of like, I don't want to say like just a really pleasant look. And yeah, very Armello. Which I should be getting the board game for that soon, which I'm excited for. So we got some options. We do have Mage, but I'm going to keep going all in on Priest. I do have the Dino, you're correct. This is valid. Blessed Attack has a chance to bless you. Sure. I could actually switch to that. That would be very funny. Just be my wandered Dino in the corner. And shame Armello died. I mean, it's what happens. For people that are not aware, Armello is a... I mean, it still exists. It's a board game that people, or it's a digital board game people can buy. Holy shit, how much health do I have? I just realized I've got 777. Nice. Should figure out what this does. Raises shield, immune to and absorb all damage. Oh, and then we do a shockwave. Hold up. Okay. I see. It's more of a one, or not a one-time thing. And yeah, my charge makes me immune to damage too, while I'm doing it. Pop that open. So, yeah, this guy actually has a pair of charges. I actually really like this guy. He's not very good at, like, speed and getting around, but he has a decent amount of damage. Ow. Ooh, that hurt. But then again, we've got the... heal on dash. And we also keep getting Pig Stew, which I don't know what Pig Stew is. Which is probably good. Let's grab Earthquake and see what we can do with it. But yeah, the problem with Armello was that the developers took too long to make another game after Armello. And then They released, I think, 2 simultaneously, both of which underperformed. And, that wasn't great. I feel bad because, like, both of them were good. I liked them a lot, actually. Okay, I don't have any more missing keys. But that's fine. This guy's actually slapping. I love him. Do I want to go Warlock? Nah. I wish I knew how much... It says delayed damage. I think I'll go Mage. We want the ability boosts. Okay. Special shoots a burning and chilling missile. Might go for chill out, actually. No, let's go for the double chilling missiles. There are merits to that. This guy's just chopping away. He don't care. Okay, so what is this pig soup that we keep getting? Here it is. Souvenir. It's worth a lot of money. Oh, okay. Yeah, a lot of those random items are just sellable, which is nice. Okay. Which is worth the most? 400. I mean, actually, we just sell all of them. There we go. Easy enough. Glitter and damage reduction? Absolutely. I find it hilarious that the snail, known for their speed, is the one that runs away with your loot to extract. No one takes the snail seriously. Probably. Okay, so we want to get this guy to more or less within an inch of his life. And then we want to work on the other guy. Luckily, this character has, like, really good damage resistance, kind of. Oh, we are also playing on an easier difficulty, so go figure these guys are going down quick. Okay, there it goes. But yeah, I actually kind of dig this guy from a, like, functionality perspective. He's pretty good. Okay. Move this here. Oh, we actually got 2 of the... Oh, no. Yeah, leave it like that. I'm probably going to find another smuggler anyway. Ooh. Good heals. We've got 2 of these gamblers, actually. That's nice. I was afraid that this was going to be something that... There we go. I was afraid it was going to be something that I'd have to, like... waste going to, like, through a room on. I'm glad to see that that is not the case. More priest. See if I can keep blessing myself. Blessed attack reduces the cooldown. Yarsh. We're just going to have the priestliest rhino, and we'll see what we can do with it. So, try your luck, get a stat booster. Winner! Poison damage. Well, that's... kind of not great. Boy! I think we might need to mix in some assassin here or something. Oh, interesting. The price goes up with every win. When blessed, you burn nearby enemies. Okay, I think that's enough. Go get another perk. Yeah, the demo only had 1 mini-boss. Glad to see they added more to the first zone. Yeah, they added a decent amount of variety to this. I think it could still use more, but I think that's legitimately true of everything. It's rare to find a game where I'm just like, holy shit, this has too much content for early access. Kind of, no, there are definitely plenty. That's satisfying. And yeah, I like the rocket slam. I wonder if it's one of those that I can actually use it to knock enemies out of bounds. Because that'd be fun. Attack has a chance of throwing a stunning hammer? Sure. I don't think that gives us extra damage or really does anything meaningful. Do we go for the elite? Yeah, I could. But we're not going to be getting good loot here anyway. We're looking for perks, and this will have them. Okay, so Guardian and bleed damage up. Assassin and lightning damage up. Or Assassin and fire damage up. Oh, I didn't actually check what that perk was. Tab? When out of danger, next offensive does more damage. So here's the question. Do I do the extremely foolish thing and hurt myself some more? Sure. Okay, so more blast damage and increased freeze damage. Now all we need is a healing room or a bunch of bandages because, oh boy, my 777 HP ain't gonna last like this. Delete him from existence. Ow. Punch a book. Destroy both of them. You know what I should probably do? More priests. Ooh, legendary in the middle. Ultimate creates a holy blizzard. Chills enemies and blesses everyone inside. Yarsh. Okay. I'm going to take the sound effects down further. They've been a little on the punchy side. Okay, true healing. Yeah, let's go for a true healing room. I mean, it's good. Not good enough. Was good. We'll just see. I mean, we should be fine. Once again, I did throw us on an easier difficulty on purpose so we could get a win. Because, yeah, I've done 2 videos for YouTube already prior to starting the stream. And I got my butt kicked every time. I'm actually really liking this character. I thought I was going to be kind of ho-hum on them. But, apart from their general slowness, they have a lot of really good moves. I like the Chameleon Rogue. The problem I'm having with the Chameleon Rogue on, like, both a conceptual and a functional level, dude only has, like, 2 attacks, and everything else is just kind of, like, weird bonus. Red? Everyone is blessed every 3 seconds. Okay, so fun fact. Oh, we should probably actually start boosting my base damage in retrospect. Don't do it. We have a chest here that I should open up. 2, in fact. Oh, yeah, I can actually spin a lot harder than I have been spinning. Okay, shop? No, I have, like, no money. I don't think. Yo. Yeah, I love this character. I think we might actually stick with him for a while. I think I just charged through him. Yeah, so if the rocket charge kills a guy, you just keep going through them and you don't stop. I also am finding going all in on one perk class is, like, working absurdly well. Up until now, I've been mostly going for kind of, like, mix and match But it seems like stacking priest to high heaven has actually worked out absurdly well for me. Wow, I have a lot of stuff. Let's send these over. Move this up. Second place trophy, that's worth a hell of a lot. Okay, then I have a bandage in my inventory. Might as well use that. I'll get my HP back. Mini boss, sure. Ah, it's this guy. Should be fine. I'm actually enjoying scout difficulty. I think it's kind of what we needed. I do kind of feel like I'm just bullying this guy. Oh, I can use that to eat the giant... I can use that to eat the giant fire orb, which otherwise is kind of a nuisance. There we go. Yeah, this guy's got some good stuff going for him. Anything else in the arena? No. Super elite, more equipment. And glitter? Sure. Yeah, part of it is we're just stacking Blessed to High Heaven, and I explode and do the Holy Storm, and some other things. Ow. And yeah, I have a lot of... Two can play this spin game. Ow. I have a lot of moves that I can kind of use to... Whoops. To wait until I get my dash back. Which is actually extremely helpful. Whoop. Okay, we are taking a decent chunk of damage. It could be worse. But yeah, so if I don't have my dodge back, I can just... Oh, beans. If I don't have my dodge back, I can just... Oh, do I just have 10 stacks of Bless? Oh, that's how this is working. That's why my damage is insane. Do I want to go for some more true healing? No, let's actually just keep boosting my max health. But yeah, Rocket Charge also grips targets as well. I can do the shield, which makes me invincible for like half a second while it lines up. But yeah, so if I don't have a dodge, I can just throw on one of my other abilities. That I stay invincible for, or at least... I don't think I take damage during a lot of them. And then yeah, my punch does 200 damage as opposed to the usual one, because turns out being a priest in this is actually really good. Okay, so max health. What does this one give me? Try luck, win money. Seems like it's worth doing it once. 30, 30, and 30. Yeah, so you effectively double what you put in. I don't think I'm gonna go more, though. Oh, and this is the actual boss fight. So I've been getting close. Stage 21. Okay, send that up. Use that. That gets me 188. The other thing is having all this max HP. That good enough? I think so. Yeah, having all of this extra max HP... I guess I could have actually kept the money with me, in retrospect. Any of these boots give me more movement speed? That's the other question. Yeah, having all of this max HP means bandages heal me a ton more. Alright. Time to punch a pig. Alright, don't have to worry too much. And yeah, just got to get behind him. Slap him to death. Okay, he's big mad. Okay, some of this hurt. But he's dead. Inventory is completely full. Ooh, pig cleaver. Yeah, this is why I was hoping to play this on easier difficulty. So attack damage, bleed damage, poison damage, dash cooldown, and throw cleaver. Attack has a chance to throw cleaver. Yeah, it's pretty good. And there's the black blood that we were hoping for. Okay. Is there a way I can, like... I guess I'm just gonna drop a couple of these. Oh, this is all junk, though. So, we can loop. So what is the difference between continue to a different location? Let's continue to a different location. So, alarm level stays the same. But yeah, now we're here. That's the good stuff. More priest? I think so, because we want to get priest up to 8. Blessed attack spawns a healing orb. Oh, man. More glitter? But yeah, that's a neat way to do further time on the same run. I wonder if we can bump a difficulty up after clearing this. Maybe. Okay, can't level up my attack anymore. Grab that one. Can't... Okay. We're just gonna go over here. We're just gonna drop every single common item. Because even if we could sell it, it's only worth like a small amount of scrap. Snag that. And yeah, I'm definitely enjoying going like all in on pig mode here. Or not pig mode, priest mode. Well, do we keep going more? I think after a certain point, it just stops giving me more. Okay, blessings grant... No. Yeah, mage and priest. Your blessings grant ability power to you and your allies. And the dual perks raise the perk level of these. Yeesh. So rank 10. Everyone is healed every 3 seconds. Oh, man. We want that. Okay, attack speed? Attack speed. Honestly, crit might have actually been better there. Hard to say. Who can play the spin game? Ow, that actually hurt. Only marginally, though. Perk. More perk. It's a good system so far. I think the only true complaint I have about this game is that the leveling up doesn't actually really change your build in any, like, meaningful fashion. And I wish it would. What it needs is the Daedalus hammer. From Hades. You know, like, hey, your attack is now a rocket punch. Stuff like that. One more priest for the road at least. Ultimate blesses everyone twice. I don't actually think we need that. I think we're gonna go for special gives the barrier. Okay. Yeah, the hammer is one of the best parts of that. How would I describe it? I think if Hades didn't have the Daedalus hammer, it would have just been another mid-action RPG. or action roguelike, because of the Daedalus Hammer just giving you a couple of, like, weird builds that you could come up with per run. Like, obviously, like, the God Boons had its own, like, merits. I shouldn't be, like, fully dismissive of that. But... okay, there we go. There we go. Like, the God Boons had their merits. The duo God Boons was the, I guess, is the other one I'd bring up. And this does have that. I think this actually has some pretty good duo boons. I wish maybe there were a couple more that were, like, really spicy that changed something up. Like, changed how a primary mechanic works. Not just gives you more of it or, like, makes it cool or special further. But, like, I don't know, if, like, there was an assassin thing that made your bless even, like, nuttier in a weird way. Like, instead of your bless being on attack, it instead triggers on, like, a secondary move and fires, like, a bunch of daggers in an area. Still retaining all of those bless bonuses. Because that way, when it shows up, you're like, oh, now I know what build I'm going for. I do really appreciate that the fancy weapon has meaningfully changed my gear and equipment here. Oh, that Holy Blizzard is extremely cool. I guess the Holy Blizzard does change my bless, or my ults. So, like, I guess there are elements of this. I just want to have my, like, attack change into something slightly different. Do we keep stacking Priest like a silly person? No. You killing an enemy gets me a summon. I should probably level my ult. There we go. Good old Thunderdome. Yeah, Thunderdome was fun. Wait, I leveled up again? Oh, I did. Okay. Send that. Definitely the blood. Could hoard the blood, but no. I don't know. Do we keep sending Pig Stew up? Actually, instead of Pig Stew, let's send the shield back. I'm not actually sure if I'm going to be keeping the shield, but good to have it anyway. Well, Wander, always love your videos. Well, thank you. Do we just go for mini boss, make myself even beef chunkier? Absolutely. For people that do not know Thunderdome, Thunderdome was one of my favorite builds that I ever pulled off in Hades, where it was Daedalus and Zeus were the, wow, my healing is insane. I could kind of just tank through things. Where the Daedalus cast, which summons like this big, the Daedalus cast summons like a big, sorry, puddle of like booze. Oh, right, I gotta remember to keep spinning on that one. Oh well. There we go. Creates like a cloud of booze, but when mixed with the Zeus God boon, it does like lightning to any enemy in that area. Yeah, Dionysus and Zeus together. And I made it so that the cloud was massive, like took up maybe like a quarter of the screen. And then had it also do like hundreds of damage per lightning bolt. It was insanely powerful. And all I would do is just lob it into an area, like into a group of enemies, and just walk off and let it just finish things off. And that is a build I have never managed to replicate again, mostly through lack of trying. I think I tried like once or twice, but that was kind of it. Largely because, you know, I've already done that build. Why do it a second time? Sometimes I do a salty run back and a fun build that I really enjoyed, but it's rare. Unless I'm, like, actively trying to beat something that I otherwise cannot beat. Mage, let's go Mage. Let's max that out. What is this one? Ability power for each mage perk acquired. Oh, God. This one is also very good, but 30 ability power per mage perk, which is like 6 or 7 at this point. 7. So it's 210 ability power. That should be pretty good. And so whenever I play a roguelike, especially one with like deep build crafting in any way, shape, or form, I sincerely am looking for builds that, you know, they don't need to let me do Thunder Dumb exactly, but it needs to let me do some kind of equivalent therein. You know, a weird build that relies on like mixing and matching 2 different mechanics in a really novel way. And it's always a true testament to a roguelike's quality when it can let me do that in like goofy and really fun manners. Not enough do it. Like, it's actually wild how many games try to copy Hades specifically and don't even come close to that level of like build crafting. This is not doing the same thing, but it's doing more or less what I need. I can see the potential for it to go even harder. I think a big one would actually is just the gear and equipment system, letting me potentially... God, that does so much damage. I'm just eating these bleed daggers. Okay, they do hurt, though. Part of it is just having just utterly massive max health means your wound threshold is huge. There we go. Anything else? No. I don't think so. Really wish there were little markers saying like, hey, there's a chest over here. Do I care about equipment? No. But I'm going to do it anyway. So we should probably expect a boss around 41. Just send that off. The snipers present enough of a potential risk that I don't want to, like, just eat their shots. Though, I think with my ability power being the way it is, we're actually in a very good position to... Oh my gosh, there's so many enemies. Okay, some of this hurts. Why are there so many of them? I guess we are on a higher difficulty, so go figure. Ooh, boy, we definitely need to boost some movement speed, though. When we get the chance. I'm loving this endless mode, though. This feels really good. I'm assuming eventually it is probably going to stale a little bit, and I'm going to want to start over, but it is fun to snowball every single perk under the sun. And actually, like, reap the rewards of it. There we go. Ooh. We did take a bunch of damage from something there. It just didn't matter. Ooh. Are my, like, little minions doing a couple hundred damage? I think they are. Yeah, part of it is, because we've picked up the, both the priest perk and the, didn't get all of the ones I wanted to. That's okay. Because we have both the priest perk and the mage perk that scale my damage based on number of kills, we're actually scaling harder than the game's difficulty can scale, which is kind of nice. Let's go for spin to win. We've not found a shop yet. I would like to go shopping. Super elite. Oh boy. I'm just gonna let them stack up a bunch. I think that's good enough. Send that off. Did that do 9,000 damage? I think it did. Take the bombs semi-seriously. And yeah, every time we hit a blessed attack, we do the burn, and considering we're stacking that like crazy. Oop. Okay, who's even left? Or is it this guy? No chainsaw zone, thank you. They drop some good stuff, too. I'm going to be able to buy a lot of meta progression after this. So, I think that's the play. I know Scout's not the intended difficulty, but, play Scout, get just enough meta progression, then come back for harder stuff and better loot later. It's still just spawning more of these guys. Just delete a super elite. Cripes. Okay, let's just eat all of those. Yeah, being able to just completely invalidate the little explodey bots is so nice. Because normally those guys are kind of a nuisance. Oh, we're gonna need another smuggler too. Okay, what can I even level up at this point? Spin? And smuggler. There we go. Oh, I completely forgot to do. Dropping a blue sky post and completely forgot to hit it. I'm so bad at that. Alright. So what are we sending up? Pig stew, I suppose? More scrap than I know what to do with. We have a lot of items. I guess barring anything else, yeah, we send the items up. I think we do get better resources. Yeah, let's go for it. I think we do get better resources in harder difficulties too, in terms of like black coin and crystals. But we've sent back like 400 crystals at this point. I don't think I feel too bad. Holy, okay, that did actually do a decent chunk of damage. Yeah, so I can't take everything. But I can tank a lot. And I think I have other... I have things I can do. And spin, and he's toast. Perfect. We're gonna have so many keys by the time we're done. Please take me to a shop. Thank you. I've got 1,000 coins. Okay, so what does this want? Movement speed. Oh boy. Offense, taunts all enemies. Special, summons minions. Below health, nope, that's not going to happen. Killing an enemy spawns a poison dagger. And I could go for a true heal, but I don't think I care. Probably do one more of these. Defense knocks enemies far back and burns them. Take no damage in an arena. That's probably not going to happen. A stunning enemy has a chance to throw a stunning hammer. Or cooldown reduction. I think I'm going to snag the cooldown reduction, and I guess let's grab defense knocks enemies far back and burns them. Health or true healing? We don't need true healing. That just happens somewhat automatically somehow. Probably from passive acquisition of bandages. Speaking of, there we go. That's a lot of enemies there. I think they need to die before they can continue to hurt me. At some point I'm going to get aced by something, but cripes in the meantime. We are just doing so well. It's in my safety zone. I think those clonk noises are the stun hammers starting to fly out and lock things down. Which is really effective. So I'll take that. Ooh, that hurt. Okay, delete that guy because we want nothing to do with it. Doing a decent amount of... Oh. Okay, so these guys actually hurt. I guess getting some damage reduction perks wouldn't be the worst idea. I haven't seen them pop up, but I'm sure they would actually be helpful. Or just more max health. And there's the boss. See if we get a fun legendary from the boss. And let's see what happens after I beat the boss. Oh, smuggler. Don't forget about him. Okay, send that back. Yeah, sent back all of my money. I probably shouldn't have done that. Send back 90 crystals. There we go. Fun looking tower. It is... What? Is it a rat? Otis the Overseer. That's a big rat. Possum. Whatever it is. I don't like it. Alright, I should be using that. Because that does more or less all of my damage. Ow. Whoa, that hurts. Oh, I see. He eats those. Ooh. Okay. So take some of these things seriously. Yeah, luckily Bless reduces my cooldowns. Ow. Dramatically. Okay, we just dodged that. Lucky me, I have, like, nothing invested in dodge. Okay, good. And the block does not care. Okay. Ooh, that almost killed me. Got him. Alright, we're good to go. And open portal. So we can loop or continue. I think at this point we're going to extract. I think we need to go up to the higher difficulty level. I think it's a mole. Maybe. I'm not used to moles looking like that. But yeah, I think we're going to bump up a difficulty level. Also clear up my inventory, do some other things. Because there's perks that I'm forgoing that I could be very much using. Right. Of course I have nothing. I need to go here. Inventory is full. I think I'm just going to sell every common item. Wow, that took like no time at all. Let's go back here. Yeah, this is the other reason why I wanted to stop. Oh, wow, thank you, Gagon Feet. I seriously still wish I knew how to pronounce your username, but thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Shout out to you. Thank you so much. Dev of Shell Diver for people that saw me play that game. I actually have a second episode that I've been meaning to put up. I just need to do another thumbnail. Ooh. Taunt damage bonus. Same movement speed. Sure. Get rid of the pig trophy. A little bit less movement speed. A little bit more. Yeah, I think we can lose 1.5% movement speed. Look at those for a second. Okay. That was helping me so much. Thank you. Let's see. Okay, bring that back. Did we not get the other half of the druid medallion? Huh. Or monk medallion either. Oh, no, we did. We have both of them. Sick. And thank you for the 10 more gifted subs as well. Okay, let's start crafting these. Defense resets the cooldown of offense. Yeah, that's really good. Gain an extra special charge. We've unlocked the druid class. Unlocked the monk class. Unlocked the warrior class. I think that's all of them there. Cool. That's so cool you can unlock classes. Yeah, it's specifically for this wheel, all of the ones on the diagonals are not unlocked normally. You have to actually, like, find the class medallions, which I actually think is a really neat way of handling things. No, I'm pretty happy. Oh, that's why I keep dodging. Wow. Holy shit, the amulet I have is amazingly good. Okay, let's take a look at these. So, healing, health, summons. Defense cooldown's kind of good. Crit chance, dash cool. Oh, that's much better than anything I could ask for. I'm looking for more generic things, like root damage, curse damage, burn damage. They're all just kind of there. They might be good. I don't know. But most of these are kind of eh. Okay, did I sell the remaining pig bits? No. Oh, shame, we didn't actually get a legendary from the boss. That is honestly okay, though. Alright, is there anything I can buy from this guy? Do we have... oh. Anything I can buy from this guy that I need? Not really. New stock in 12 minutes. Ouch. Yeah. I feel like if it's gonna be like this, scrap should stack, at least at home, for more than 3,000. Honestly, feedback-wise, I'd actually prefer it if when you're at home, all of these, like, currencies stacked infinitely. Okay, so what can we do? Double perk. Tempting. Reroll token. Let's go for the merchant restock. Can be restocked for a price. Now sells higher rarity items. Ooh, lucky. Increasing your chances of finding rarer items. Highest rarity items, and then Uber equipment. Okay. Do double perk? I think so. That's some progress. Now do you sell good things? They do. So crit chance, healing power, curse, attack speed, and barrier amount. Yeah, it's better than what I've got. Oh. I wonder how many keys I can stack. Doesn't seem like there's a limit yet. Okay, bandages only go up. Am I out of... I'm out of money. Oh, okay. I guess there's some of our answers. Let's take a look if there's any of these that we want to reserve before we go on. Cack and rage. Lucky, black coin bonus. Curse damage, offensive cooldown. Let's see. I would like to increase my safe pockets. Yeah, so there are some progression things that I'm hoping to see show up. They just might not be in the game yet. We will see. The extra save pocket should be here, though. But I suppose not. So, gear and equipment-wise, we're not, like, overpowered, but we are pretty stacked. I've got a lot of keys. I've got a good weapon. Not the best weapon.